Azul Felon, welcome to your channel Berber History and Tradition. Today, we tell you the story of a discreet, brave, and cunning man. A Kabyle fighter whose name is engraved in the memory of those who lived through the war. Here is Mohand Ameziane Yazourene, also known as Vrirouche. 1. Origins. Born on March 18, 1912, in Timizart, in Greater Kabylia, Mohand Ameziane grew up in Algeria under colonial rule. From an early age, he became aware of injustice, racism, and the misery imposed by the French colonial system. In 1942, he joined the Algerian People's Party, PPA, then the MTLD, the Movement for the Triumph of Democratic Liberties. He quickly became a regional leader in the Azazga area. 2. The Special Organization, OS. In 1947, alongside leaders like Ait Ahmed and Ben Belaid, he helped found the Special Organization, a clandestine structure preparing for armed struggle. His nickname Vrirouche, meaning the cunning one in Kabyle, came from his ability to outsmart the French police. He trained the first armed resistance groups in Kabylia, laying the foundation for the future uprising. 3. War of Independence and the Summum Congress. From the very beginning of the revolution in November 1954, Yazourene took part in one of the first attacks against colonial administration in Azazga. After the Summum Congress in 1956, he was appointed commander of Wilaya III. He oversaw logistics, weapons transport, and the organization of the Maquis. He became a pillar of resistance in the Kabyle Mountains. 4. Operation Blue Bird, the mastermind of reversal. One of the most remarkable episodes in his career was his role in Operation Blue Bird, an operation set up by French intelligence and the army to infiltrate the FLN from Morocco. But Yazourene, warned in time, turned the trap against them. The result: hundreds of weapons were captured, and the French agents were neutralized. A spectacular victory for the FLN, and a serious blow to the French secret services. 5. Wounds, sacrifice, and command. In 1959, he was promoted to colonel and officially took command of Northern Wilaya III. But this war came at a cost. His own son, also fighting with the ALN, was killed in action in 1960. Yazourene himself was seriously wounded and evacuated to Tunisia for treatment. 6. After independence. After 1962, Yazourene sat in the newly formed Constituent Assembly. He tried to defend ideals of justice and regional autonomy. He also played a role in managing the 1963 Kabylia crisis during Algeria's fragile early years. 7. The memory of a hero. Mohand Ameziane Yazourene died in Algiers on January 5, 1988. He is buried at El Alia Cemetery, alongside the great figures of the Algerian Revolution. And yet, his name remains little known. Few schools, few streets, few honors. And yet, without Vrirouche, the Algerian War might not have had the same outcome. Conclusion. Mohand Ameziane Yazourene was a man of the shadows. But without men of the shadows, no light can shine. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and share, to keep the memory of our forgotten heroes alive. Tan Mert Nguyen. Thank you. See you soon on Berber History and Tradition.